Franklin TV Sports presents exciting Franklin High School girls basketball. Tonight from the Franklin High Gym, the Franklin High Panthers with a record of 0-1 open up the Hockomock season against the rival Tigers of Oliver Ames, who come over to Franklin with a mark of 0 wins and 0 losses. Yes, this is their first game of the season. Hi neighbors, and welcome to our telecast. I'm Pete Royce. Our producer today is Chris Leverone. Our statistician Stephen Royce, which we're ready to go. Franklin 0-1. They lost a big loss, 66-33, the opening game last Friday night. And they're looking to bounce back here against an Oliver A team which was pretty strong last year. In fact, 2 years ago, and some of the players from that team are still on this team, made it to the Final Four. For Franklin, a total change in their staff, but in their players. They've lost 8 seniors to graduation. All starters are gone. And so it's an inexperienced team for the most part for the Franklin High Panthers. They're in the white and they get the opening tip. That was controlled by Liz Dumais. Franklin in the white and Oliver Ames in the green, orange, and black. It's a zone defense for the Tigers. Franklin coached by John Layton in his 22nd year. This is Kaylee Fernandez. We'll give you the starting lineups as we can. A jump shot by Sacramone is off. Chase down is going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Oliver Ames' ball. The starting lineup for the visitors for Oliver Ames: a 5-foot sophomore guard, Ella O'Keefe; a 5'5" senior guard, Olivia Strom. Franklin with full court pressure. A 5'2" senior guard, she's a good one, Captain Avery Gamble. A 5'9" senior guard forward, Captain Maeve Horsman. And a 5'4" freshman, Nora Dupill, in the steal by Franklin's Sacramone. Over to Brielle Nichols. She's starting, a 5'2" freshman guard. Also a 5'7" sophomore guard, Tessa Rodriguez. A 5'5" junior guard, Kaylee Fernandez. 5'5" senior guard, that jump shot is no good, Sophia Sacramone. The near steal by Rodriguez. And a 5'11" senior forward guard, Liz Dumais, for Franklin. Dumais and Fernandez, captains for Franklin. A long 3-ball there by Avery Gamble to open up the scoring for the Tigers. 3-0 visitors. Zone defense, and there's the steal. This is going to be Gamble. She's ahead of the field, and she lays it up and in. Gamble with the first 5 points of the game, and Coach John Layton is going to take a quick timeout. Right out of the starting box, a 3-ball by Gamble and a breakaway layup, and the steal, and then the breakaway for 5 points. As we mentioned, Franklin, coached by John Layton, his 22nd year. He started here at Franklin in 2004, and here we are in the 25-26 season. He has 3 call-ups for today's game from JV: Chloe Gordon, Emma Bissinger, and Ellie Gillespie. Other than that, he has a standard roster of 12. We'll give you their names: Lila Regan, Ava Ald, Ruby Rizjan, Brielle Nichols, starter, Maddie Prey, Ava Bonney, Evelina Dubecki, Kendall Moan. We mentioned Rodriguez and Fernandez and Sacramone, the starters, along with Dumais, and the 3 freshmen called up: Chloe Gordon, Emma Bissinger, and Ellie Gillespie. The officials for today's game are John Nunes and Mark Dre. Oliver Ames, coached by Brian Costello in his 3rd year. He's a longtime assistant on both the boys and girls side at OA. And this is his 3rd year directing the girls program. He's also a teacher at Oliver Ames. Here we go after the timeout. Full court pressure by Oliver Ames. With it is Rodriguez. Intended for the freshman Nichols. She chases it down. This is Brielle Nichols. The JV game tonight was won by Oliver Ames, and they featured a player familiar to Franklin fans, C.J. Neely's daughter, Valencia Neely. She looked good out there tonight. An 8th grader. I said a freshman. She's an 8th grader playing JV for Oliver Ames. This is Nichols. Sacramone, 3 to shoot, and there, just get it off. And it's an air ball. That's a shot clock violation. Good defense by OA. 2 minutes and 2 seconds gone here in the game. First Hockomock League game of the season for both Oliver Ames and Franklin. Franklin in a player-to-player defense. Out top, that's a 3-ball there. That's no good by O'Keefe. And the rebound is controlled by Sophia Sacramone. Sacramone, familiar to you softball fans, she's a pitcher on the Panthers softball team. The ball is knocked out of bounds off Oliver Ames, and Franklin will have it with 5:32 to go here in the first quarter. 2 subs coming in for Franklin. Ruby Rizjan comes in, and also coming in for Franklin will be Kendall Moan. Nichols, Rizjan. In the high post, Moan dishes it out. The 3 ball there by Nichols is an air ball. Saved by Franklin beautifully. This is Fernandez in the paint, scoops it up and lays it in. Fernandez opens the scoring for Franklin after the first 5-point run for the first 5 points of the game by Oliver Ames. 5-2, 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Nice cut there, and dropping it in is Olivia Strom. 7-2. Franklin trailing it here in the early going. Down in the dish, kicked out. A 3 ball there from the top of the key. That is no good by Rizjan, and a travel called on Oliver Ames on the rebound. Pulling it down was Horsman, but she couldn't regain her steps and she fell down. They called travel on her. Franklin will have it with 4:41 left in the first. For that ball off the reflection, and on the jump ball it's going to go on the arrow to the visitors from Oliver Ames. Full court pressure by Franklin. 7-2 away with the ball and the lead. A 3 ball from the corner by Dupill. It rims out. A nice rebound by the freshman Nichols, and she's fouled on the play. Fouled by O'Keefe, her first foul of the game. Non-shooting foul, of course, and the Panthers will have it. Against full court pressure, both teams pressing, and there's the steal. The steal by O'Keefe. A 3 ball out deep, and that is out. It rimmed out by Gamble. It was halfway down, and a foul here called on O'Keefe. That's 2 fouls on Ella O'Keefe. Sub coming in for Oliver Ames. It's Bree Antebby. Antebby in for Oliver Ames and their coach, Brian Costello. Over to Nichols. Rio down low. Sacramone will take the 3 ball and miss it. Deep rebound. It's gathered in by Antebby. Antebby spins through the front court. Under 4 left in the first period. This is Gamble to the paint, lays it up, around, and out. Rebound, loose, controlled by Oliver Ames. Fernandez tries to steal it. Dished in the corner, baseline, path to the hoop, up in, good. A clear path to the hoop by Nora Dupill. And she's the 3rd Tiger to score. Tigers with their largest lead at 9-2. And a steal. And this is Dupill. She lays it up. No. Rebound up. Good. On the left hand by Antebby. And it's 11-2. Quick start for Oliver Ames. Trying to get through is Rizjan. She can't. It's the steal again. Restolen by Franklin's Brielle Nichols. Up ahead. The shot there. High arcer by Moan is no good. Rebound controlled by Gamble. Nice pass up in front. The layup there is good. It hung on the rim and went in by Maeve Horsman, the 5th Tiger to score. It's 13-2, Oliver Ames. Sacramone draws a double team, gets around it somehow. Baseline, a whistle and a foul call. It's going to be on Horsman, her first, 3rd team foul. It's about the only thing Oway has done wrong at this game so far, committed 3 fouls. Sub coming in for Franklin. And re-entering the game is Tessa Rodriguez. And going out is Sophia Sacramone. 2:32 to go left in the first quarter. 13-2, Oliver Ames with the lead. Moan. Roger Rodriguez gets it out deep. Back to Rodriguez. Tessa, baseline, pulls it up. Pass here, the jump shot by Nichols, and that's no good. Rebound battle for and coming out with it is going to be Ruby Rizjan. Left side for Fernandez. Puts it on the floor, pulls up. Spinning through that lane, cross-court pass. Nice catch by Rodriguez. Zone defense. It's like a 2-3 zone. There's the long jump shot. That's off by Rizjan. Rebound there. No by Moan. It's still in control of the Panthers. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tessa Rodriguez drives, lays it up. No. Rebound controlled by the fast-breaking Tigers of Oliver Ames. And it looked like a double dribble. They didn't call it. Gamble. Coach looked at the official, questioned it a little bit. Coach Layton, no call. Top of the key, Gamble for three. That's no good. Rebound controlled offensively by the Tigers. Up, around, and out. Tigers with some good height. Gamble for three. That's a swish. Gamble with 8 points. It's a 14-point lead. 11 in a row run by the Tigers of Oliver Ames. A near steal, and there is the steal. This is Renko. She drives, lays it up and in. Renko scores. A 16-point lead. 13 straight for Oliver Ames. Couple of subs coming in now. Lila Reagan is going to come in, and also Liz Dumais will re-enter. And Coach Layton, I believe, had to take that timeout. It's a big run. 13 straight points run by the Oliver Ames Tigers. Checking three-point shots. Franklin 0 for 7, OA 2 for 6. Overall field goals, Franklin just 1 of 12, OA 8 for 16, 50%. That's great shooting. Rebounds, OA 11 to Franklin 7. Offensive rebounds, OA 5, Franklin 4. Turnovers, Franklin has turned it over 7 times, OA 3. And points off those turnovers, OA has scored 6 points off the 7 Franklin turnovers. 1:03 to go, 18-2. A real good start for Oliver Ames. Talking to their coach before the game, he wasn't sure what to expect. He said that Franklin's always well coached. They're fast, they're deep, and he wasn't know what to expect. Also, he factored in the fact this is our first game, so we got some first game jitters. Well, I'll tell you what, they haven't shown any first game rust. They have looked splendid out here tonight. 1:03 to go in the period. Away with the ball. 5 different players have scored. 6 have scored, I'm sorry, for OA. Only 1 2-pointer for Fernandez. That's it for the Panthers. Jump shot at the top of the key. That's good again. That's a 3-ball for Horsman. It's 21-2. 16 in a row run by the Tigers. 38 seconds to go. The full court pressure has been very good for Oliver Ames. Cross-court pass, driving is Reagan, left-hander, no. And the rebound is controlled by the Tigers with under a half a minute to go. This is Gamble, top of the key. Horsman drives, and she's fouled. First foul of the game. First foul on Franklin. Not sure who that was on. Non-shooting foul. Comes out deep with 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. What a quarter. 21 spot put up there by OA. This is Renko, dribbled away, picked up on the run. The dead run here by Moan. Kendall drives, and she's fouled on the play. She's fouled by Avery Gamble, her first. Non-shooting foul, that's the 4th team foul in the quarter, and Tessa Rodriguez will put it in bounds under the OA hoop with 6.2 seconds to go. First quarter. So glad you're with us, fans, on Franklin TV, and we're streaming on YouTube. Down low for Dumais on the floor. It's tied up for a jump, and on the arrow, the ball will stay with the Panthers with 2.5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Come to you tonight from Franklin, Mass. 2.5 seconds to go. Down low, shot no good by Dumais, and there's the rebound by Oliver Ames. And that'll close out the first quarter. What a quarter it was for the visitors, led by 8 points by Avery Gamble and 5 by Maeve Horsman. They're the two outstanding senior captains for OA. 8 and 5, and some support basket each by Entebbe Dupil, Renko, and Olivia Strom. For Franklin, not much in the scoring column. Only one basket by Kaylee Fernandez. And that's it. Foul trouble, a little bit of fouls for Oliver Ames. Ella O'Keefe with 2, Gamble with 1, Horsman with 1. There was one foul called on Franklin. Oliver Ames, a strong team. Talking to Coach Costello before the game, he said they lost 2 players to prep school. 2 players who would be starting on his team. I'm at prep school, I believe Tilton Academy. Okay, so we have 8 minutes up on the scoreboard. Coach Costello was saying if he had those 2 players, they would start. So you imagine how deep they would be with those 2 players. But he said that's the way it goes. People have choice to go to school, and that's where they've chosen to go. And he's happy with his team, and what a start for his troops here tonight. They'll have the ball to start the second period. 21-2. They have the lead and the ball. A 3-ball from the deep side. That's no good. Rebound is gathered in by Franklin. And with it is Tessa Rodriguez. Tessa, the sophomore. Sacramone is back in the game. Sophia with it. Still a zone defense. Driving is Tessa Rodriguez to Dumais. Liz Rodriguez for 3, and that is good. Tessa Rodriguez gets 3. And Franklin ends a 16-point run. Away with it the other way. A 3-ball back that way. That's no good. 21-5. Franklin with the rebound. Heavy contact, no foul. And it's a turnover as OA will come back with the ball. Franklin with 1 field goal here in this quarter, 1 each the first 2 periods. The 3-ball is up and good. That's good by Gamble. She has 11. A 19-point lead. Gamble with a steal here by Gamble. She's going to shoot around and no good. Nice rebound there by Sacramone. Gamble with 11 points here, well into the early on in the second quarter. The drive up, no good. Nice offensive rebound and a foul called as gathering it in for Franklin was Kendall Moan. And she's going to be fouled by Horsman. That's 2 on Horsman. And Kaylee Fernandez will come in, and checking out will be Kendall Moan. Moan worked hard for that offensive rebound. Down low for Dumais. Trouble with it, gets the shot up. No, and she's fouled on the play. And she's fouled by Horsman. That's 3 on Horsman. No, they're going to call it on Olivia Strom, her first. And here's the first free throws of the game. Liz Dumais will be shooting 2 times. First one, nothing but net. It's 24-6. Liz Dumais, senior, 5'11", swing player, plays a little forward, plays guard. Second free throw, out. Rebound controlled by Ella O'Keefe of Oliver Ames. Driving up is Gamble. Gamble with 11 points so far tonight. A shot from the top, that's no good. Trying to get the offensive rebound. No, it's going to be gathered in by Dumais. Nice hustle by Liz. Sophia Sacramone in the paint, and she floats one up, and that is no good. It rolled off. And a jump ball on the arrow. This time it'll stay with the Panthers. They triple team the rebounder for Oliver Ames. And it'll be Sophia Sacramone to put it in play for the blue and white. 5:46 to go, 24-6. Franklin with the lead. Got to get it in. They do not. A 5-second violation against the Panthers. Tough defense for Oliver Ames. And a whistle, and Brian Costello takes a timeout for Oliver Ames. 5:46 to go here in the second period. First period was 21-2. Here in this period, it's actually Franklin with 4 to Oliver Ames 3. So they lead the period, but they're down by a lot as they trail by 19. With the 1-point advantage in this period, they trail it by 18. Franklin's doing pretty well in the offensive glass. They've had some opportunities they can't cash in. 6 offensive rebounds for the Panthers. Only 5 for Oliver Ames. But it's the great shooting by 08. 10 for 22, 45% from three-point land. The Tigers are 4 of 11. Franklin 2 of 17 from the field and 1 of 8 from the free throw line, from the three-point line. Turnovers, again, a problem for Franklin. 11, and on those 11 turnovers, Oliver Ames has scored 12 points, so that's a factor in this game. 5 minutes and 46 seconds to go here in the first half. A big 16-point run by Oliver Ames keyed this big lead for them as they have it 24-6, second period. Again, the officials are Jeff Nunes and Mark Dre. Oliver Ames with the ball. Pressure by the Panthers. It's out of bounds. They force the turnover. Nice play by Kaylee Fernandez. Beautiful play by Fernandez. And the Panthers will have it. Trying to get it in bounds is Rodriguez. She cannot. It's stolen. On a nice anticipation by Avery Gamble. Gamble between the legs with the dribble. In there now is Brianna Fallone. In the corner. Kicked out. Right next to where Coach Layton was standing. And he's going to bring in 3 subs. Coming in is going to be Ruby Risgen, Brielle Nichols, and Chloe Gordon. I believe Chloe is a freshman. Gordon, number 23. A call-up for today's game. For O'Keefe. Gamble, she'll float up the three-pointer. That's no good. And nice rebound by Kaylee Fernandez. Trouble with it in the backcourt. They call a double dribble on Fernandez. Wow. So another turnover for Franklin. Part of it is forced by the great defense by Oliver Ames. 24-6, 5:18 to go here in the second quarter. Pete Royce with you, Chris Leverone alongside from Franklin High School. Franklin boys team tonight is playing at Oliver Ames, as usually is custom for the boys and girls team to alternate sites against the same opponent. This is O'Keefe for 3. That is no good. Nice rebound there. Beauty by Brielle Nichols. For Fernandez, she gets it over the timeline. Under 5 to go in the second period. Sacramone tips it over to Fernandez. To the top for Ruby Risgen. This is a jump shot there by Gordon. That's no good. Nice rebound, a athletic play by Nichols, but it's stolen. This is Gamble. Gamble ahead of the field, lays it up and good. Gamble with 13 points. 8 in the first quarter, 5 here in this period. First 20-point lead of the game for the Tigers. 26-6. Drive here, shot no good by Risgen. And it's going to be thrown out of bounds, and Franklin forces the turnover on a good defense by Sophia Sacramone. Coming into the game again is Bree and Tebby, and going out is Ella O'Keefe. O'Keefe does have 2 fouls. 4:14 left first half, 26-6. Franklin trailing it. Zone defense, a 2-3 zone defense. Gordon out top. Good swinging of the ball. Baseline move here. Shot up and no good by Evelina Dobecki. This is gambled back quickly for Oliver Ames. 26-6. A 3-ball by Gamble. That's no good. Oh, the rebound is loose. Picked up by Owe. Blocked. And they're going to call a foul on Evelina Dobecki. Her first. And on the quarter, the first team foul of the quarter against the Panthers. It's going to be the first shots of the game from the line for OA. And it's Nora Dupil shooting. That's no good. She'll get 2. Dupil will get another one. First free throw of the game. Oliver Ames sparked by 13 points by Avery Gamble. Second free throw, no good. The rebound up and good by Horsman. Horsman makes it a 22-point lead. Floated up ahead for Dobecki. And that's stolen away. Another turnover. Right side, Horsman drops it back for Gamble in the paint. Can't shoot. Dishes it back out to Horsman. In the game now is Ashlyn Renko. The drive there, up and good. Good pass, and dropping it home is Nora Dupil. And it's stolen again. The drive there, that's up and good by O'Keefe. 26-point lead. 32-6. 8-point run. Shot misfires, coming through with it, driving the paint, laying it up, and no good is Nichols. Brielle Nichols, a 5'2" freshman. Here comes Owe back. Big lead, 32-6. Gamble. This is Renko. Down low, she had a player down there, but not seeing the ball was Maeve Horsman. And that's going to be a turnover against the Tigers. Checking in for Franklin will be Kendall Moan, and coming out is Sophia Sacramone. 32-6, 2:35 left in the first half. Gamble. O'Keefe. Top of the key, that's a 3-ball there. That's no good by Dupil. And the rebound by Franklin's freshman, Chloe Gordon. Dropped momentarily by Dobecki in the paint for Gordon, back to Dobecki. And this is Nichols for 3. It's in the air, it's nothing but net for Brielle Nichols. It ends a 8-point run. Remember, they had a 16-point run in the first quarter, did Owe. Offensive rebound for Owe. They're going to take it to the paint. Open player on the right side. She's bottled up. And her pass is going to be deflected. It's going to stay with the Tigers with 1:45 to go. 32-9. 11-7 is the lead in this quarter for Oliver Ames. Coming into the game now is Olivia Strom. And going out is Nora Dupil. A 3-ball from the left side. That's no good. Rebound Horsman. Nice pass down low. Up and good. Beautiful pass. Renko finishes it off. It's a 25-point lead. 1:30 to go. Dobecki dishes it back to the cutting Moan. Is Nichols again for 3. That's her second 3-ball in a row. Brielle Nichols. Nichols with 6 to lead the Panthers. 2 triples for Nichols, the freshman. Jump shot there, that's no good. Rebound loose, controlled by O'Keefe. To the cutter, it's Renko up, no, rebound up and good. That is going to be put in by Renko. She's got 6. Franklin back quickly, the shot is up and no good on the move by Gordon, and she's going to shoot 2. Gordon's going to shoot 2. Foul on Strom, her second, and shooting 2 will be Chloe Gordon for Franklin with 51.9 seconds to go in the half. Chloe up and no good. Franklin will sub in a bunch of players here. Coming into the game, I believe for the first time, is going to be another freshman, Ella Gillespie. Second free throw coming for Gordon. In the air, that's no good. Rebound, Horsman. Under a minute left. Horsman with 7 and Gamble with 13. There's 20 of their 36 points for the Tigers. Ice cut down low. Stolen beautifully by the Panthers. Here comes Gordon. She goes through the lane. Left-handed shot. No. Rebound gathered in by Dobecki. Rather Moan in the corner here. This is Gillespie. 20 seconds to go in the half. Fernandez drives. Left-handed shot up. No good. Rebound controlled by Horsman with 11 seconds to go. What a half for Oliver Ames. This is Gamble. 5 seconds to go. Try to get it. She launches a long one at the buzzer. No. And the first half will come to a close on that shot. Spread out scoring for Oliver Ames. 7 players have scored. For Franklin, 4 players have scored, but haven't scored much. As we come to our halftime break with the score, Oliver Ames 36 and Franklin 12. Cap the scoring real quick, then we'll take a break. Gamble with 13 and Renko with 6 and Horsman with 7 to lead Oliver Ames. And how about two triples by freshman Brielle Nichols to make her 6 points to lead the Panthers. Couple of stats real quick. Field goals, Franklin shooting 4 of 26, only 15%. Oliver Ames 16 of 37, 43%. From three-point line, Franklin actually shooting a little better than Oliver Ames, 3 of 11, 27%. OA has launched 17 and made 4 for 23%. Rebounds, OA 25 to 19. Offensive rebounds, OA 11 to 9. Turnovers, Franklin 16. That's hurt. 7 for OA, and all of those 16 turnovers, 18 points have resulted in points for OA off those turnovers. Franklin has not scored off the 7 Oliver Ames turnovers. We're going to take a break for about 9 minutes and come back for the second half. You're watching exciting Franklin High basketball on Franklin TV. We're streaming on YouTube. We'll be back to the Franklin Gym in just about 9 minutes. We'll see you then. Welcome back to the Franklin High Gym. We're at halftime, just about over, 36-12. Oliver Ames over Franklin. And one interesting statistic is Oliver Ames shooting on 2-point shots, 12 of 20. That's 60%. Franklin 1 of 15 for 6%. That's one of the factors. Also turnovers. Franklin has turned it over 16 times, and that's resulted in 18 of the 36 points for Oliver Ames. Half of their points have come off of turnovers for Franklin. 36-12, we start the third quarter. Oliver Ames in the orange and black going from right to left across your screen, and Franklin going from left to right with the light blue with white with light blue trim. Away with the ball. They get it inbounds to the starring Avery Gamble. By the way, next year it looks like she'll be heading to Trinity College in Connecticut and probably playing basketball down there in Connecticut for Trinity. This is Strom. Nice look down low, the pass and the completion to Horsman, and she has 9. This ties the largest lead of the game for Oliver Ames at 26. They had it that much in the first half. Sacramone back. This is Kendall Moan for 3. That's no good. Rebound Horsman. Horsman tied up, and they're going to call a foul. No. Yeah, I think they called a foul. They called it on Sacramone, her first non-shooting foul. And now the steal there. And it's going to be a turnover. Kendall Moan forced the play, but it's not a turnover. It's going to be, yes, it is. It's a turnover. Moan made the play, and the Panthers will have it off the turnover. Out deep. A jump shot there, looking good. A little bit short by Dobecki. Ball is rebounded, and a foul is going to be called on Moan over the back. Her first on Kendall Moan, the 5'8" junior. And here's Maeve Horsman to inbound it for Oliver Ames with the big lead, 38-12. Franklin with only 2 points in the first quarter. They did come back with a 10-point second quarter. They actually lost that quarter 15-12 after losing the first quarter 21-2. So a little better improvement there for Franklin in quarter number 2 over quarter number 1. This is Gamble. She'll leave it for O'Keefe. Dupill, bottled up. And a nice steal by Sacramone. And what did they call? Not sure what they called. No sign that was a foul. I guess it was. I'm not sure what that call was. They're going to give the ball to OA with 5 seconds to go in the shot clock. Gamble, she'll launch a long 3. That's an air ball. Rebound taken by Dobecki. Evelina for Sacramone. It's been a zone defense, a 2-3 zone for Oliver Ames. Been an effective zone for Coach Brian Costello. This is Rodriguez from Moan. A 3-ball from Sacramone. It rims out. Tipped up by Rodriguez and now rebounded by Horsman. For Gamble. Gamble into the paint. Her floater up and good. Gamble with 15 points. 28-point lead. This is the largest lead of the game for Oliver Ames. Up it comes to Dobecki. Back out for Rodriguez. Tessa in the paint. The floater up. No, and she's going to shoot 2. The foul is going to be on O'Keefe. That's her third. And shooting 2 will be Tessa Rodriguez. Franklin 1 for 4 from the line. And she'll get 2 shots at it here. Tessa, first one is good. Rodriguez has 4 points, has a triple, and now that point. Fernandez comes in, and Dobecki goes out for Coach Layton. Second free throw is also good by Rodriguez. She has 5. Leading scorer for Franklin is Nichols with 6 on 2 triples. Avery Gamble loses the ball. Picked up by Brielle Nichols, the freshman. baseline. Out deep for Rodriguez. Left side, nice fake by Fernandez. Back out it goes off the foot of Moan, and she dives for the attempted save. That foul is going to be on O'Keefe, her fourth. O'Keefe with 4 fouls, and she'll check out. Good hustle play there by the Panthers. Beautiful play by Franklin, especially Kendall Moan. She with it. Tessa Rodriguez in the paint, charges through, layup, out and out. It would not drop. Rebound, Franklin's Moan, and she is going to be tied up for the jump, and on the arrow, the ball will stay with Franklin. 40-14. 4 points in this quarter for Oliver Ames, and 2 for Franklin in this quarter. Low scoring period, down low, out deep. Brielle Nichols, another 3-ball. That's her third triple. So Franklin may have something here. A 5-point run for Franklin. They may have something in the 3-point shot artist by Brielle Nichols. She's got 3 triples today. His gamble for a 3. That's no good. Box out. Beautiful by Sacramone. Ahead for Nichols. Brielle on the drive. Lays it up. It's good. Nichols, the freshman. 7-point run for Franklin. Brielle in double figures. The freshman with 11. 3 triples in that layup. Gamble back. 4:12 to go. 40-19. Oliver Ames with the lead. Here's a triple the other way. That's an air ball. Is out and controlled by Fernandez. Ahead of the field is Rodriguez, and she now has to slow it down. For Moan, Kendall. Nichols, another 3-ball. It's good again. Brielle Nichols, her 4th triple. And she's swarmed by her teammates. Look at that. Brielle Nichols, the freshman, with 4 triples. She has 14 points, and the Panthers are down by 18. It's a 10-point run for Franklin. In the first half, it was a 16-point run for Oliver Ames to open up a big lead, which they carried to the end of the quarter at 21-2. Here in this period, Franklin has scored 10 and has given up 4. So there has been improvement quarter to quarter. We'll see what happens. Has Franklin unleashed a new 3-point shot artist? The freshman Brielle Nichols, 5'2". 2 triples in the first half and 2 here in the third quarter, along with a layup. She has 14 points. She's 1 behind the leading scorer in the game, Avery Gamble of Oliver Ames, with 15. Still a big row to hoe for Franklin, down by 18. Less than 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Pete Royce with you. Chris Leverone producing the game. Stephen Roycewicz with statistics. We hope you enjoy them. And here we go. Full court pressure by Franklin. 40-22. Panthers are trailing it. Falone and Tebby out top for Renko, and this is Gamble. Nice look down low. Horsman misses the layup. Rebound Moan. Kendall drives it up. It's going to be a 3-ball by Sacramone. That's around and in! A triple by Sacramone. A 13-point run for Franklin. 13 in a row. Gamble out top. Oliver Ames had a 16-point run. There's the drive by Gamble, up and good off the left hand. Well, that ends the 13-point run by Gamble, getting her 17th point of the game. Beautiful basket by Gamble. Sacramone, cross-court pass, nice little fake there. The floater is no good by Dobecki. Rebound and a foul call. No, out of bounds. It's going to be Franklin with the ball, and it's going to be Dumais coming in, and going out is Kendall Moan. 42-25, Franklin trailing it. 2:41 to go in the third. Sacramone gets it out for Fernandez. Kaylee for Dobecki. Fernandez chases it down. Plenty of time on the shot clock. We're at 25 there. Dumais, give and go. Fernandez in the paint, lays it up. No, and she draws a foul. Nice pass. Foul is on Brianna Falone, her first. And Kaylee Fernandez will be shooting 2 times. She has 2 points, a field goal back in the first quarter. 42-25, Oliver Ames. Jim Hush is broken by the sound of the bouncing basketball. That's no good. 2:27 to go here in the third. Franklin down 42-25. Kaylee Fernandez, 5'5" junior guard, and she rims it out. Horseman has been a good rebounder for the Tigers. Maeve Horseman. Stutter step move by Gamble. She's got 17 to lead all scorers. Horseman off her toe. New player in the game now is Jazz Dean. A long 3 there. That's no good by Gamble. Rebound and a foul on Owe. Fernandez gets the rebound. Foul is on Horenko, her first. 4th team foul. Going out is Sacramone, and coming in is Tessa Rodriguez with 2:05 to go. Nice quarter for the Panthers. They lead the quarter 13-6, but they throw it away. This is Horseman, pulls it down. Out for Renko. Renko driving. Her floater is blocked by Dumais. Liz Dumais with a nice block. Beautiful block by Dumais. 27 to go on the shot clock. Under 2 minutes to go. The steal by Fernandez. Kaylee on the left side. Lays it up. Left-handed is good. Fernandez cuts it to 15. (42-27). Dean, this is the driver. Floater by Gamble is good. She's got 19 points. Gamble with 19. Dobecki. Rodriguez for 3. That's good. Nothing but net for Rodriguez. Franklin with an excellent quarter. The 28-point lead has been cut in half. It's 14 now. Some torrid shooting in this quarter. The near steal by Rodriguez for Gamble. For Horseman. Under a minute to go. Horseman will take the 3. That's no good. Rebound is controlled by Nichols. Brielle, she's got a team leading 14 points. Brielle can't launch here. She'll backpedal it out for Dumais. Liz draws a double team against that zone, and she throws it away. Oh, a tough break there for Franklin. 44-30. 18-8 is the Franklin lead in this period. Remember, they lost the first quarter 21-2. What a turnaround. Second quarter, they lost 15-10, but here they lead the period, and it looks like, it's going to be off of Fernandez. It'll be away with the ball. 23.2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Interesting game here tonight. Franklin hanging around. Horseman. Almost a foul there. Horseman in the paint. Her floater up. No good. Rebound. Dumais. Over to Chloe Gordon. Rodriguez in the paint. She stops. The pull up is good. Rodriguez with 10. Franklin down to 12. At the buzzer. It's no good. What a nice period for Franklin. They put up a 20 spot and they hold OA to 8. 44-32 after 3. It was 36-12. They give up 8 and they score 15 to cut a 28-point deficit down to 12. Wow. The Spark in this period has been shooting 53% in that quarter for Franklin. They were way down in the first half. Also, they cut down on their turnovers. Remember, they had so many in the first half, 16. Here in the third quarter, they only had 2. Remember, those turnovers resulted in 18 points for Oliver Ames in that first half. The shooting of Nichols for Franklin. She's got 4 triples for 14 points. Tessa Rodriguez had a nice quarter with 7. She's got 10. And those are your leading scorers for Franklin. Sacramone drilled a 3. And that's about it for Franklin. The leading scorer for Oliver Ames is Avery Gamble with 19. And Horsman has 9, so there's 28 of their 44 with those 2 players. Ball into Oliver Ames with the lead, but it's been reduced. Horsman down low, the double team, and the rebound, the jump ball on the arrow. It'll go to the Panthers on a great play by Evelina Dobecki. Dobecki gets the turnover on the jump. This is Gordon, and then she throws it away. Speaking of turnovers, and Tebby drives, no good, and she's fouled there. Fouled on the play by Gordon. First foul on Gordon. It's only the 3rd free throw of the night coming for Oliver Ames, and they still haven't made one. And Tebby shooting 2, misses the first. Second free throw is good by Tebby. So it's 45-32, 13-point lead. Franklin with the ball. A hoop can cut into this lead a little bit more. Here's Sacramone. Just starting the 4th quarter from Franklin. Pete Royce with you. Chris Leverone producing. Here's Sacramone against that 2-3 zone defense. Costello has gone that way the entire game. This is Rodriguez. Nice floater down, is picked off in there on the steal. So again, two turnovers in the 3rd quarter, 2 in the first minute of the 4th. After 16 in the first half for Franklin. That's 20 on the game. Here is Gamble for 3. That is no good. Rebound is battled for, going down on it, going down hard on the play was Rodriguez, but she wins the ball for the Panthers. Brielle Nichols comes in, and going out is Chloe Gordon. 45-32, under 7 to go in the game. It's been interesting, almost a steal, but Franklin gets it over to Dumais. Top of the key for Rodriguez. Tessa against that zone. Dobecki for Dumais. She'll take the 15-footer up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Tebby. For Gamble. Gamble will pull up, dish it over. Horsman for 3. That is no good. An air ball. The rebound, Nichols. What a play by the freshman, Brielle Nichols. 2-on-1 for Sacramone. Missed the layup. And it's going to be over to Oliver Ames. Franklin could have cut it to 11. Gamble, coast to coast, lays it up. It's no good, and she's going to get 2. Gamble takes it all into her hands. The foul is going to be on Dumais, her second. And Avery Gamble will be shooting 2. This is her first visit to the stripe. All of her points from the field, and she's got a lot of them, 19. Make it 20. 20 points for Gamble. It's 46-32. Fernandez comes back in. Also in the game is Kendall Moan. Coach John Layton's second free throw is also good by Gamble. She's got 21. 15-point lead. And the steal here. And they're going to call the jump. And on the arrow, it will be a turnover. So Franklin, after going a nice period of play, this third with 2 turnovers, has had a few here to start the 4th quarter. This is Tebby, picked up by Rodriguez. Horsman. Franklin player-to-player defense, and that's a travel. That's forced by the good defense by Franklin. So not a lot of turnovers for OA, but that was one. They still full court pressure. Brielle Kendall Moan. Left side, Rodriguez dishes it there. Sacramone up, rebound, no. It's her own rebound. Out of bounds off of her. It'll be all OA ball. 47-32, 5:42 to go in the game. First Hockomock League game of the season. Franklin 0-1 coming in. This is the first game of the season for Oliver Ames. Gamble. Horsman, they're the two leading scorers. They have 30 of their 47 points, those two players, Gamble and Horsman. The steal by Moan for Rodriguez, and his foul there. The foul's going to be on Antebbe, her first. Near steal, but they call the foul, does Jeff Nunes. And Franklin will have the ball in the offensive court. It'll be Tessa Rodriguez. The sophomore gets it in play to Nichols. Rodriguez pulls up with a short jump shot. That's good. Rodriguez with 12. It's down to 13. 5:03 to go in the game. Horsman, Strom, Gamble, 21 points. This is Strom in the paint. She goes through, lays it up in. No! Rebound Moan. Missed layup there. Here's Kaylee Fernandez back. Stops way out deep for Moan in the high post for Sacramone. A jump shot there is no good by Moan. Rebound by O'Keefe, playing with 4 fouls. 4:30 left. 47-34, Oliver Ames. Tale of two halves here. Franklin winning the second half, but they lost the first half big. A nice drive there. A beautiful dish to Horsman. And she scores for Oliver Ames. She's got 11, and Gamble has 21. 32 of their 49 by those two players, Gamble and Horsman. And you know why they are the captains for Oliver Ames. Taking a look at some statistics here in the game. Franklin, give it to you in just a moment, had a much better third quarter than any other quarter. For the game, Franklin now shooting from the field 12 for 45, 26%. For regular 2 points, 5 of 26. Oliver Ames 21 of 53, 39%. Remember, at one point they were at 50%. Oliver Ames on 2-point shots, still very good, 17 for 29, 58%. When OA takes a 2-pointer, more times than not, it's gone in. Rebounds, Franklin, check that for you, 33-34 for Oliver Ames, not bad there. Offensive rebounds, Franklin 13 to Oliver Ames 12. Franklin has rebounded 37% of his missed shots. Oliver Ames has rebounded 37%. Second chance points, here's a big one. Oliver Ames 13-6 for Franklin. Turnovers 21 for Franklin to 13 for Oliver Ames. Thanks, Stephen Roy-Switch, for our facts and figures here. Here come the Panthers with 4:14 left in the game. Rodriguez. Kaylee Fernandez now. Brielle Nichols. Possible story in the making here with Nichols with 14 points for the freshman. Nice catch by Nichols for Rodriguez. 10 to shoot. Left side, Fernandez. 7 to shoot. This is Dobecki. She'll shoot it up, no good. Rebound for Ella O'Keefe. 3:40 left. 49-34. Franklin has led this half 22-13. And that's Renko for 2. And so it's back to 17. Shot there is missed. Rebound nicely by the Panthers. Rodriguez, she'll take the 3-ball. It's no good. And Brielle Nichols cannot save it. And the ball will go over to Oliver Ames. 51-34. Tessa Rodriguez goes out. And coming in for Franklin again will be Sophia Sacramone. Here's Ella O'Keefe. Steal, no, it's on the floor. Rebounded, picked up by Horsman. This is Strom. Olivia pulls up her dribble, gets it over to Gamble. She's blocked, shoots, and she's fouled. She's going to get 2. Foul is on Sacramone, and back at the line is Gamble. She's 2 for 2 from the stripe, 21 points. 13 in the first half, 8 here in the second half, make it 9. She drills that free throw with ease. 5-point run and counting for Oliver Ames. Gamble now with 22 unofficially. 23, oh, she makes that free throw look simple. 23 points. Dobecki goes out, and coming in for Franklin is going to be Lila Regan. Is she with it? Regan. Brielle Nichols. She hasn't hasn't had a chance to launch a 3 in this quarter. Ball is attempted to be saved on a hustle play by O'Keefe. Beautiful hustle. Goes out though. Franklin will have it down below us. Come to you from midcourt on the track above the gym here, the beautiful Franklin High Gym. 2:33 left, 53-34, 19-point lead. Franklin did have it down to 12. That's as close as they got. They did trail by as many as 28. Little discussion over at the scorer's table. Referee checks it out. 2:33 to go, 19 on the shot clock. And this is Brielle Nichols. Fernandez. Regan, pull-up jump shot. No, gets her own rebound in the paint. She tries to pass it. It goes through Fernandez. Fernandez thought that it was deflected. Does not get the call. It'll go to Oliver Ames. Turnover there for Franklin. Both teams have pressed the entire game. This is Horsman. Picked up by Strom. O'Keefe. 2 minutes to go in the game, a near steal. O'Keefe has it. 12 to shoot. Pass down low. Nice block, but a foul called. A foul called there on Franklin's Kendall Moan, her second. Shooting coming up here for Oliver Ames, and this looks like it's going to be Olivia Strom. Shooting 2. First one, no good. Coming into the game for Franklin, Ruby Rizjan. Going out is Kendall Moan. Coming in is Ellie Gillespie. And also coming in is Emma Bissinger. Second free throw, up, no good. And the rebound goes off of Franklin. Nice play there by Horsman. 1:52 to go here in the game. Now checking in for Franklin is going to be Ava Ald. And going out is Brielle Nichols with a team leading 14 points for the freshman. How about that? Here's Gamble in the paint, up, no good. Nice rebound pulled down in there by Emma Bissinger. This is she with it. The ball is deflected out by Gamble. 28 to shoot, 1:39 left in the game. Lila Regan will put it in play. Bissinger, Emma. Left side for Gillespie. Top of the key for Rizjan. Gillespie. Reagan. Whistle, travel called on Reagan. Turnover against Franklin. 3 subs coming in for Oliver Ames. They'll take their starters out. 2 in particular is Horsman and Gamble. Horsman leaves with 11. Gamble unofficially 23 points. 13 in the first half, 10 in the second half. 1:17 to go in this one. Whistle here out of bounds. It'll go back to Oliver Ames. 28 to shoot. They'll inbound it. Brianna Falone will the honors. Drops it back for Renko. Picked up there by Regan. Coming up on 1 minute to go in the game. So Olivia Strom, and a whistle and a foul on Lila Regan, her first. And that's a 15 foul. We'll have some shots here in the fourth quarter. Not a lot of shots in the first 3 quarters, but 2 coming for Olivia Strom. She's 0 for 2 from the stripe. She does have 2 points, both in the first period, and she makes the free throw. Well, she's got 3. 54-34. Oliver Ames on a 7-point run. That rims out. Nice rebound there by Gillespie. Pull up, shot no good. Pass in the corner for Gordon. The floater that got away from Auld. And a near steal, and the steal there. The shot no good, but drawing a foul is Ruby Risgen. She'll get 2. Risgen will shoot 2. Foul is on Strom. That's her 3rd. Nobody's fouled out of this game. O'Keefe did have 4 for Oliver Ames. And Ruby Risgen shooting 2. First one, no good. Risgen, a 5'4" sophomore. Remember, if this Franklin team lost 8 players to graduation, they lost the entire starting team from last year. So in coach's words, we're very inexperienced here coming into this season. Risgen makes a nice free throw. And that breaks a little mini run of 7 for Oliver Ames. The steal here. Left side, the 3 ball from the corner. That's no good by Risgen. Ball is in play, picked up by OA, and a foul called on Emma Bissinger. And that's going to result in shots because it is the 6th foul of the quarter against Franklin. 54-35. An interesting game, though.
Franklin fouls on number 33, Emma Bissinger. That's her first.
Franklin outscored OA in the second half 23-18 to this point. But they trailed big 36-12 at halftime. It is a 4-quarter game. 30.8 seconds to go in this one. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Risgen. Ruby with the ball up the middle. A long 3 there. That is no good by Auld. Rebound controlled by Anteby. For Strom, draws a double team. 14 seconds to go. Coach Costello says don't shoot, just dribble it out. 9 seconds to go. And the ball is controlled there by Falone. 2 seconds to go, 1 second to go. There's the horn, and the game is over. Oliver Ames capitalized on a huge first half explosion of 36 points, and they win it 54-35. So Franklin outscored the Tigers in the second half as they had 23-18, but as we said, it's a 4-quarter game. Scored by periods, Oliver Ames 21-2, halftime 36-12, after 3, 44-32, and the final 54-35. The leading scorer in the game, unofficially Avery Gamble with 23, and Maeve Horsman with 11. As Oliver Ames goes to 1-0 on the season, they shot 40% from the field, 16% from threes. Franklin shot 23% from the field, 30% from threes. And the rebounds were dead even at 39 all, but the turnovers a big factor. Franklin turned it over 24 times. Oliver Ames 15. That's going to do it. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. The next Franklin girls game will be on Friday when Franklin travels to Foxborough. The next Oliver Ames game will be on Friday when OA hosts rival King Philip. That's going to do it. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I'd like to thank our statistician today, Stephen Royswich, our producer, our director, our camera operator tonight, Chris Leverone, among the first to arrive and the last to leave. This is Pete Royce saying so long and good night from Franklin. The final score for the final time tonight, Oliver Ames High School 54, Franklin High School 35. Till next time, so long, neighbors.